Ms. Tomasic?
Thank you, Your Honor. We would like to ask the court today to adopt the joint recommendation for Mr. Woods. Your Honor, in speaking with Mr. Woods from the start of this case, he has been extremely upfront about what happened and why he did what he did. He indicated that he stole the shotgun to feed his drug addiction. Your Honor, he was going through a hard time in his life. He relapsed and he was doing whatever he could to feed his addiction, Your Honor. He does have a great support system. His mom and his grandparents are here. His mom has emailed me checking in on him. He really does have a great support system, Your Honor. And from the start of this case, he tried on multiple occasions to work with Madison Police Department to advise them where the shotgun was at. They unfortunately did come up empty-handed, but Mr. Woods, from the start, was very adamant and very clear on where he placed the shotgun. Unfortunately, Your Honor, it is not there, so he's not sure what happened to it, whether a friend took it, sold it, whatever happened with it. But he has tried his very best efforts to try to return that shotgun just to clear everything up. Your Honor, Mr. Woods understands his mandatory prison time with the gun specification. Him and I have talked. He's going to do whatever he can in prison to keep busy, take courses, try to see what he can do for his addiction, work for his mental health. He definitely has some mental health issues based on the mental health evaluation, Your Honor. I know they advised him to get a full mental health evaluation based on my conversations with him. He's going to do that when he does get released. So, Your Honor, we would just like to ask the court to adopt the joint recommendation today. Thank you.
Mr. Woods, what do you want to tell me before I impose sentence?
May I stand, sir?
Whatever you want.
First and foremost, I'm going to apologize to the victims, the company, community courts, and my family. I let down a lot of people in doing this, most importantly my 10-year-old son. He suffers from us going through this. I know that what I did was wrong. I make no excuses for anything that I've done. I'm extremely apologetic. I just plan to take the next step forward and take the right path and be a better man about it. Thank you, Your Honor.
So you took the weapon, what was it, October 1st or January, or just September 30th?
I'm not sure of the exact date, but around then, yes, sir.
September 30th. Where did you go once you took it?
I went back to a place where I was staying, a buddy's shed. My friend Jeff
Jeff who?
Godnick.
Okay. And then when's the next time you saw the weapon?
Probably a day later, maybe two.
When did you lose track of this weapon?
Around that time, my judgment was very clouded. I was up for 2-3 days at a time.
Where did you intend to sell it?
To the drug dealer.
Which one?
Tim McCourt.
Where's McCourt from?
I'm actually pretty sure he's in the jail at this point in time.
Where was he living?
Painesville.
Why didn't you, so you never found McCourt to sell it to him, or what?
No.
Why not?
I had no way of transportation to getting there.
Okay. So what happened to the weapon?
I honestly have no clue, sir.
Did you ask the other guy, Jeff?
Yes, that's where the police department searched his
What did he
residence.
say?
He had no clue that it was even there.
Is he a drug addict?
No.
Well, so there's a 12-gauge shotgun out there roaming around by itself because of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, this nonsense has been going on with you for the upwards of 20 years now, right?
I had a previous record. I got in trouble in 2009.
Well, you got something going back to February of 07, so 19 years.
Yeah.
07, 08, 09, first time as an adult. 1 felony, 2 felony, 3 felony, 4 felony. Theft and burglary, you're a thief, right?
Yes.
Because of what, why are you a thief?
I have a drug addiction.
Okay, what have you done about your drug addiction?
I was clean for quite some time.
How long were you clean?
From the time I got out of prison up until, if I had to put a date on it,
When did you get out of prison?
2013.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was years.
Well, until when? 2019? Is that when you started up again, or?
Yeah, around the time some significant things happened in my life.
Like what?
Things with my wife/ex-wife.
Okay. How did you, if you're being honest with me and you stayed clean from 13 to 19, how did you manage to do that?
I had my son.
Well, that's it?
That's all
Were you
the
still-
reason I needed.
Did you not have your son in 19?
I did. His mother decided to up and leave us.
When did she leave?
2019, 2019. That's when she took him, actually.
Took him where?
She left with both the kids.
Where is she? Where are the kids now?
My son lives with my mom.
Okay. When did he start to live with your mom?
Earlier, I want to say July of last year.
July of 25?
Yeah.
So from 19 until July of 25, you were roaming around using drugs, stealing?
Not all the time, no.
What were you doing the other times?
I don't know.
Were you working?
Yes.
What'd you do with your money? Buy drugs?
That and provided for my family, yes.
So once your son came back and was with your mom in July, why didn't that straighten?
Oh, no, he wasn't gone that long.
Well, where was he?
He was with me the entire time.
Okay, so if he's with you the entire time, why are you using drugs?
I can't explain that. I can tell you something, but it would sound more like me giving an excuse. But it is because my wife decided to up and leave her family, abandon her son
Okay.
multiple times.
Well, so what? Are you ever gonna get over it, or is this gonna keep going on?
Oh, I'm definitely over it now.
Okay, when did you get over it?
Once she decided to start dating one of my best friends. And when she decided to abandon my son again.
When was that?
September of last year.
That was before you stole the shotgun?
Yeah, right before, quite literally.
What kind of drugs were you using back when this occurred?
The shotgun incident,
Yeah.
methamphetamines,
Where were you getting the meth?
Tim McCourt.
All right. Have you talked to him over in the jail?
No,
Have you seen him over in the jail?
no, he was one of my wife's mom's friends.
How do you know he's over there?
Because I know he got arrested a couple days beforehand.
Beforehand, before what?
Possession of,
No, when? When did he get arrested?
I don't know the exact date.
Like when? Yesterday? A month ago? 6 months ago? What?
Oh, September.
Okay. How did you know that?
Sarah, my wife, told me.
Why were you talking to her? She took off 6 years ago. Why are you talking to her?
That's a good question. That's what my family always asks me too.
Okay, that's fine, but why are you talking to her?
Right now?
No, you found out that the drug dealer got arrested back in September. Why were you talking to her in September?
It was probably venting about what she was doing.
Okay. Yeah, what did that do for you, venting about what she was doing?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. When are you going to change the way you've been living?
October 10th of last year is when I decided to change the way I'm living.
And so you've been locked up since then, right?
Yes,
And you're going to be locked up some more.
yes.
What are you going to do about it?
I do everything I can. I definitely
That phrase is absolutely worthless. I didn't ask you how much you were going to do. I asked you what you were going to do.
I definitely need some mental health treatment. I need counseling to talk about my issues, or PTSD, whatever you consider it. It has to
Have
do.
you been diagnosed with some mental health conditions?
Yes,
What?
depression, anxiety.
When were you diagnosed with those things?
2023, I want to say.
What treatment did you undergo?
I haven't underwent any.
Why not?
Just never thought it was that important.
Because you like the drugs better than the mental health treatment. That's
Yes.
why, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, have you done any drugs since you've been in the jail?
No.
All right. Well, that's good. Now, go back to September 30th, your thought process September 30th, and compare it to your thought process now. Which thought process is better?
My thought process now.
Okay. Which thought process was better, September 30th or between 13 and 19, if you're being honest with me?
Between 13 and 19.
When you tell me you weren't using drugs,
Yes.
which thought process was better?
My thought process between 13 and 19.
Okay. So you know what's on both sides, right?
Yes, sir.
You know exactly what it's like when you're using, which caused a shotgun to be running around out there. Okay. You know what it's like when you're not using.
Yes, sir.
So when you get out, and boy, you're going to have the opportunity to use a lot of drugs when you're in prison. You're going to find it's as accessible as it is out here in prison.
Yes.
And you're going to have to decide what you want to do. Okay? Nobody's going to be standing over you holding your hand. Just like out here, nobody was holding your hand, right? You were doing whatever you wanted to do.
Yes, sir.
Now, you can't get it over here, okay? So you haven't used it. You can get it where you're going really easily. But you're 35 now?
Yes, sir.
You decide how you want to live. And then when you get out, if you do the right thing while you're there, then you'll be able to continue on the road of clear thinking. Or you can go back to being a thief and a drug addict and hanging around that goof, whatever his name is over there. It's up to you, Mr. Knopf.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant does have multiple prior felony convictions. He has been to prison at least one other time and has one prison number. He does have a history of juvenile adjudications. It does seem most of these cases resolve around theft offenses. He did make efforts, it seems, to retrieve the firearm. He did lead the sheriffs out there and Madison PD and his mother as well. So I do believe that those were made in good faith. The state would ask that the court adopt the joint recommendation.
All right, I've reviewed the pre-sentence report, victim impact statement, letters in support of Mr. Woods. I've listened to Mr. Woods. I've listened to counsel. I've considered all the provisions in 29, 29, 11, 12, and 13. I'm going to adopt the joint recommendation of counsel on the firearm specification. I'm going to serve a sentence of 1 year. On the theft charge, also a sentence of 12 months. That sentence will be served after the firearm specification. The firearm specification is a mandatory 1 year term of incarceration that is served prior to and consecutive to the underlying offense. So you're going to serve a total of 2 years, credit for 112 days. When you get out, you might be on post-release control for up to 2 years under the parole authority with conditions. If you violate the conditions, the parole authority could send you back to prison for up to 9 months for each of your violations, up to 1/2 of my sentence. If that violation is a new felony, you could get an additional consecutive prison sentence for the violation, the maximum of which would be the greater of 12 months or the time left under post-release control. You're going to pay restitution to family, farm, and home in the amount of $480, and you're going to pay the costs. Anything further, Mr. Knopf?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Ms. Tomaszek?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, good luck, Mr. Woods. We're adjourned.
Thank you, sir.